I like it a lot.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, you're in reference to chicken salad royalty.
What happened?
This morning I won free chicken salad for a year
Where?
at this new chicken salad place that just opened up.
What's it called?
Chicken salad chick.
I love that place.
You been there?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one on 151? Or there's a few in...
The new one, like only like 8 minutes from here. And so I went out and I was in the first 100.
Yes.
Oh, can I put it up?
Chicken salad chick. My man Luke. The first 100. And what happened? What do you now have?
For the next 12 months, I get a 3 pound of chicken salad each month, whatever flavor I want.
Good for you, man. Especially as a bachelor. He gets free chicken salad once a month for a year. That's pretty tight. I love that place. All kinds of different chicken salads. Yeah, Jamie and I went a while back. Loved it. All right. If I talk about him anymore, we're gonna have to send him an invoice for all this advertising. Hey, Lise, how are you? How are you? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. A good Wednesday night to you, to yours, blessings to your family, and welcome to the Ken's 5 Digital Center. Bill Taylor here on a pretty nice Wednesday night. Going to take a look at what was a very active radar today. Take a look at this. I mean, we saw some good thunderstorms again. Not too much in the city of San Antonio, but Helotes got clipped. We saw some pretty good thunderstorms develop. I want to say about 5:30. Maybe 5:30. They didn't last very long at all. Knocked out power to several spots in Helotes. They were quick, and they dissipated before they could reach Medina Lake. That's unfortunate. I mean, they were moving west-northwest. Could have been a nice blessing for the lake, get some more rain, but no go. They fizzled out fast. And a lot of the storms that did generate some heavy rain, they sat still enough to cause, like where you see that burst of rain, where we saw flood advisories for a couple of hours this afternoon. Those have all been, one of them was canceled because one of them was up until 9 o'clock, but they've since canceled that one. The other was to the south and east, and that was expired. So, localized flooding off of some of these thunderstorms because, the thing is, it's the rainfall rates. These storms will produce upwards of 2 inches per hour. Hey, Anthony, how are you? Let's take a look at what we can estimate on storm totals here. Wow, look at, see these little bursts? Now watch this. This is going to be impressive. Oh, I can't do that. 5 inches. Eastern Atascosa County, just outside Pleasanton. See if I can get a town in here. No. But that little pocket, 5 inches. Wow. North of Castroville for almost 3. Over near Sabinal, 3.5. This whole line right here, over 4, this was a flood advisory, as was what I showed you near Pleasanton. That was a flood advisory. Near I-10 and 1604, 1.5 inches. Yeah, very healthy. Good rains where they were found. I mean, they just did not see not a whole lot in San Antonio today. This I'm thinking this could be 48 hour. I'm going to check on that. Aloha Castor, surf's up, ready for cool. Grant, it's going to be a minute. I mean, this has been a nice little cooling trend. I mean, today was normal for this time of year, although like this afternoon at like 6 o'clock, it was 81. There's San Antonio International, live picture, and 94 today's high. Look at the record. From 2011, 110 degrees. Impressive. Only one away from the all-time. So that was 2011. We got up to 110. Hottest last week was 108. And hottest ever. And I think this was the last time it was that hot. Like we haven't hit a 109. So 110, 2011 was, it's been since then that we hit a number like 108 to 110 because we haven't hit a 109 again. But in the year 2000, we hit 111. And that's the standing record, all-time record high. All right, so show you the trigger on a lot of what we've seen the last 2 days. Upper level low is moving north now, dissipating. Still a lot of moisture. Look at all of that on water vapor. So tomorrow, we're not expecting a whole lot. Thursday, Friday, we start trending down on rain chances and coverage. You'll see what I mean here as we expect to see just a few areas, like isolated at best, off to the east a little bit here at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Okay, there's our 20% chance, and that's pretty much what I was going with. And now I'll stick with that forecast. This is the IBM model, so good confidence in what we're seeing. Just a lot less rain tomorrow. Friday, about the same. So a 20% chance the next 2 days. But then here we go. Another rainmaker comes into play for Labor Day weekend. We've got a front to the north. It'll stall out. Won't make it through here. And with that stall, come outflow boundaries in our direction for a couple days. We could see the rain as early as, wait a minute before I do that. We could see the rain as early as Saturday. I think the chances are pretty good for 30%. But as we get to Sunday, Monday, chances are getting better. Look at Houston as we stay on this view. Over the next 7 days, they're averaging over an inch a day because there's pockets of Houston and south of Houston that are expecting upwards of 5 to 6 inches of rain over the next 7 days. So, a wet weekend. You can also see San Antonio. I mean, we're in the mix for 1 to 2 inches of rain around here. 1.5 inches in the hill country, some pockets of 2 around Rock Springs. That would be a beautiful spot to get those kind of totals. Right around 2 inches across the collection zone of the Edwards Aquifer. 3+ once you get to Victoria. 5+ once you get closer to Houston. And again, next 7 days. So there should be enough breathing room between these episodes that we get some of this water to recede and we don't worry about widespread flooding issues. But like we saw today and yesterday in Elmendorf, we're going to get some localized flooding. When these thunderstorms park, that's why I'm convinced that rainfall amount or rainfall graphic we were looking at was 48 hour. Because Bexar County just didn't see a whole lot today. Let's see what this one is showing. Essentially the same. Check if there are any storm reports. No storm reports. Oh, I see that. What do we have here? Funnel cloud in Needville. All right, so someone was asking for cooler weather. First cold front. So on average, the first column, September 17th, but last year, October 5th. a better front by October 19th when we see temperatures go below 70. But last year, it was Halloween. Then our below 60 was just about on time. And we were a little late on the below 50 degree highs behind a good blue norther, like a really good cold front. So it's going to be a little while, especially if we do anything like last year. We're not expecting a cool down soon. But we're also not expecting triple digits. Take a look. 14-day forecast. Good news. Oh, sorry. What do you got, guys? Thought this year was predicted to be bad. Oh, with hurricanes, yeah, so far so good. We were expecting an active season because of La Nina, absence of El Nino, and we were kind of transitioning, and we still are. That's still accurate, but it's the storms are just not happening. So, we go through the peak of the season, the beginning of September. That's where we hit the apex of the historic, highest amount of storms. And then as we get into the second week of September is when it starts to die out. But that's typically the highest frequency. So we'll see. Oh, the rain, JJ. Yeah. Not tonight, Grace. No storms overnight. Nope. And only an isolated shower or two through Friday. It's the weekend, as you can see here, Saturday, Sunday, mainly Sunday, Monday, that we've got real good chances of rain returning, 40 to 50% through Labor Day. That's why we have a weather impact alert day for Labor Day. That impacts your holiday. Kids are out of school, you're off work. 40% Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So one thing with this amount of rain in the forecast, we're keeping temperatures in check. We get back up to some 97s maybe Thursday, Friday of next week, but that could come down a little. But we've been hovering right around normal, which is 94, and that's been nice the last couple of days, so we'll definitely take it. We'll definitely take it. All right, guys, that'll wrap it up on a Wednesday. The Wednesday wrap. Hope you guys can join us for Ken's 5 News at 10. God bless you. Have an awesome night and an even better Thursday.